Hi everyone, this is Valerie again. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here today. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to post anything last week. We were busy. We went on vacation with family, so I wasn't able to make any content, but I will share with you guys our trip to the beach, so I'll post that on here. Before anything else, thank you so much. We are at 300 plus subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much, y'all. And also, I would like to share with you good news for people that wanted to come and visit the United States. So before they have a vaccine requirements that you have to have a vaccine, you have to be vaccinated in order to come to the United States. So US dropped that vaccine mandate, and so you can come over to the US without showing any vaccination. Miss you all so much. I'm glad to be back. I'm excited to share with you the topic for today. So just an update about my case. So as you all know that I've already started my removal of condition process. So I'm waiting to get that approved so I can get a 10-year green card. But on the other hand, I've been living here in the United States for almost 3 years. And if you have a spousal visa, you can apply for citizenship after 3 years of staying in the United States. So I'm gonna start doing that application, and I will also share with you guys how that process would look like. So I'm not quite sure about the K1 visa, if it's the same way, if you only have to wait 3 years or you have to wait 5 years. So I know that if it's not an immediate relative visa, for example, you petition your sister or your brother, then you have to wait 5 years in order to get that citizenship. I believe also if you petition your kids. Just note that none of these are legal advice. I would still recommend that you contact an immigration lawyer or your immigration lawyer to seek for legal advice. These are all based on my observations, my research, and my experience. Alright, so today I'm going to share with you what to expect when you come to the United States. So this is part 1, so I'm just going to tell you 10 things that I have observed, and then I'm probably going to make another video about the other ones. So I've come up with this based on my experience when I first came in the United States. It wasn't easy. You know, it's a whole new place, it's a whole new country, and so they have different cultures and also different things like day-to-day things that they do. So you've probably already seen my short videos about what I observed in the United States, but if you haven't, I can put the link down below, and I'm also going to share with you today those things that I've shared on my short video. Alrighty, number 1, waving. So people here waved a lot. Let's say in your neighborhood, so you're driving by, so then people are walking their dogs or walking, you know, around the neighborhood, and they would wave at you. So when I first came, my husband was driving the car, and some lady on the side walking by waved at him. I'm like, oh, you know her? He's like, no. I'm like, well, why are you waving at her? You don't know her, right? And so he was like, well, it's just how we do it here. It's just a sign of friendliness and make sure that you're not a bad person. So basically, if you're going to your neighborhood or to other people's neighborhood, let's say you have a friend at that neighborhood, then even though you don't know that person, you still have to wave in order to be friendly. And that it's just showing that you don't have any bad intentions in going around that neighborhood and they're going to that place. Number 2, lawn care. So people here in the United States take care of their lawn a lot. So they put in a lot of money. Maybe not all of the people, but most of them. They mow, or mowing, also known as cutting grass with your lawn mower. So back in the Philippines, you know, not like most people doesn't really have their own lawn.
Unless you're mayaman ka.
So you have your own lawn, right? And you mow it and stuff like that. So when I was growing up, we don't really have lawn. So I don't really know that, you know, you have that's what it's called and all that stuff. So until I got here, and I realized, oh yeah, you have to do it, because if not, then your grass is just gonna grow. Okay, so and then next, plants. So they plant a lot of different things. So there are 3 different types of plants. So the first one is what they call annual. The second one is perennial, and the third one is evergreen. So annual plants are plants that you can plant just for that 1 year. So after that 1 year, it's gonna die, right? So it's not gonna come back the next year. But the perennial ones are the ones that comes back year after year. So it might look dead in the winter, but it's gonna come back the next year. All right, and then the last one, the third one, is the evergreen. So evergreen plants remain green all year round. So you don't really have to do anything with them. You can just plant them and they'll just do their thing. They will not die in the winter or anything like that. So those are the 3 different types of plants, and I personally liked the perennials. They're really pretty because most evergreens doesn't really have flowers, and so I like perennials because they're the ones that has beautiful flowers and they come back every year. My husband likes evergreen, so at least it could kind of like balance it out. When in winter you still have plants, you can still see plants, not just like dry. All right, number 3. They have big stores to buy different things. So if you're looking for plants, let's say, you can go to, I'm just gonna name this stores because they're the big ones, or big stores that you can go to if you're looking for plants. There's Lowe's and there's Home Depot. So they're kind of like an Ace Hardware, but they have plants, they have all kinds of stuff in them. They don't have like food and stuff like that. They have like hardwares and concretes and stuff like that you can buy from. Next one is, of course, your grocery store. So the most popular stores is the Walmart. You can go shop grocery, and also you can get some clothes and stuff like that at Walmart. Very, very popular grocery store. And next one is Publix. They have Publix is just really grocery. Sometimes they have clothing, but not as much as Walmart. And then you have Fresh Market, which is also a grocery store. And next is gonna be your arts and crafts, right? So if you're looking to get something for painting and stuff like that, the crochet or knitting. So you can go to these stores. They have Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Those are the 2 stores that I personally know. And then you have pharmacy. So in the Philippines, we have Watson, but here they have 2 big pharmacies. It's the Walgreens and the CVS. All right, number 4 is decorations. So people here in America likes to decorate their houses a lot, especially with different seasons and different celebrations. Let's say Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Thanksgiving Day, Halloween, and Christmas. So every season, every celebrations, they have decorations. So the only problem is, if you have those decorations, you have to have your own little boxes or bins to put those decorations and then store them. But people go all out here in America. So when you come here, you're gonna see what I mean. You're gonna see a lot of, especially Halloween. I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing, but that's something to look forward to. Number 5, they always ask, how are you? So when I first come here, I was so confused because they would always ask me how I am. So it's normal for them to, it's automatic. It's like in the Philippines, good morning and good afternoon, right? We say that a lot, but here they don't say that a lot. They just say, how are you, most of the times. Very rare that you'll find a person that would greet you good morning or good afternoon. In the Philippines, I remember when my husband came to visit me and we went to the mall, I think, and then the security guard greet him, and he was like, "Good morning, sir," and then he's like, "Good morning, how are you?" And then there's no response. So that's what I felt. It's the same way here because we're not used to that. But you can respond by saying, "I'm well, thank you," or "I'm good, thank you." You can say, "Not bad," and you can say also so. That works as well. And then another thing that they respond to you is peachy. So peachy, one time I was asking my coworker, "How are you?" And it was like, "Peachy." I'm like, okay. I'm not really sure what's that, but then it's just things are going great. It's okay. So that's a vocabulary for you because you're probably gonna encounter that. Or after you say, "I'm good, thank you, I'm well, thank you," you would want to ask that person, how is he doing or how is she doing? So you will say, "How are you?" or "How about you?" All right, number 6. So you can return almost anything. So this really shocked me because in the Philippines, when you buy something, you would want to make sure that works before you buy the item, right? That's why, like, if you're buying Christmas lights, then they always have outlets outside that you can try your Christmas lights or your fan or something electronic, right? To make sure that works, because we can't really turn anything in the Philippines. But here you can return anything, even though if you don't, your reason is that you just don't want it. It doesn't look good when you bought it and you got home and you kind of put it wherever you want to, and you're like, I don't really like it, so you can return it. I think the only limit is a car. If you bought a car, right, you can't return that. Or a computer. Most of the times those electronics, computer and phone, you can't really return them. But like fan or radio or TV, you can return those. I have a funny story. So when my husband came to the Philippines, he stayed there for about 4 months, and so we needed a fan. So we went to SM City to get a fan. And so when we get there, he grabbed a box of a fan and then he just grabbed it and went to the register. I'm like,
nope.
That's not how we do it. You have to get that out and make sure that works. So we called somebody for help, and he took it out and testing. It was so funny because he was so shocked, like, can you not return it? And then we're like, nope, you can't. Once you get it, it doesn't work, then that's you. So that's just like the differences in how we deal with things. Number 7. So form of payments here in the US. So here in the US, they used a lot of different form of payments. So number 1 is credit cards. We also use that in the Philippines. And then debit cards. They have gift cards, and they have a tap phone for your card. So the credit card is it's just your credit, right? So you have credit limit. Let's say that credit card is only for $5,000. So when you spend that much, you can't use that card anymore. You have to pay that first before you can use your card again. For debit card, it's taking the money directly from your bank. And then gift cards is most of the times it's like specific for stores. Let's say you want to buy something from Walmart, your friend give you a gift card for your birthday, and for Amazon, so you can't use it anywhere else but Amazon, right? So those are specific gift cards, but there are also different other kinds of gift cards, but that's one of the form of payments. All right, and the last one is the phone. So basically the one that you save on your phone, those are either your credit card or your debit card, but they have I think we also have it in the Philippines, but it's very common here in the US that you can put your card in your phone. Like you can register it as a form of payment. So you can register your card in there, and then once you're ready to pay, you can just hold your phone to the pin pad, and then it will do the same thing as a real card. Number 8, they eat lots of salad. So maybe when you hear salad, you'll think of the macaroni salad that we have in the Philippines, which is dessert, right? Because that's what I thought first. So it's not, it's different. It's all kinds of different vegetables, mostly the leaves like spinach and lettuce and bell pepper. It's not the hot pepper, just the bell pepper, so they're sweet. And then cucumbers, and you kind of just mix it up together. You can put tomatoes in it too, and then they put dressing in it, and that's it. It's actually pretty good and pretty healthy. Number 9, they love cheese. So cheese is like a big deal here. Like everybody wants cheese on everything that they eat most of the time. So when I first got here, I tried their cheese and it tastes so different than our cheese in the Philippines. I still like our cheese in the Philippines. I like to make salad, like the macaroni salad, and put the cheese in there. But anyway, so yeah, they like cheese, and they even have like the they call this string cheese, so you can buy it individually, and it's just like a snack, so it's your protein. All right, number 10. Taxes are not included in your purchases. So I remember when I first got here and we bought something at the store. It was like $5 or something, and then when we went to scan it, it scanned more than that, like $6 or something. I'm like, what? Well, it was $5. And so my husband was like, oh yeah, so taxes are not included, so they put it on top of your purchase. So don't be surprised, because I was surprised. And it kind of takes some time to really understand the different things, or the differences, but just a heads up. So that could happen. It might be a little different from other states, but I think most states are the same. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you guys have any questions, you can comment down below. And thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to see you next time.